Hi, this is Nicole Simpson doing the signature assignment inserting a catheter in a female. First, we would check the order to make sure that the doctor wrote an order to actually place the urinary catheter and for what reason. In this case, we're going to say that she has 1,000 or a liter of fluid in her that was checked via the bladder scan. And we're going to check to make sure that she doesn't have any allergies to shellfish, iodine, latex, and if it's not listed in the chart, we'll ask the patient in the room. And we're also going to check to make sure that there aren't any contraindications for inserting a catheter, like any kind of urinary strictures or things like that. Okay, so first we'll knock on the door. Hi, I'm Nicole. I'm going to be your nurse. Close the curtain for privacy. I'm going to do hand hygiene. So today we're going to be putting in I'm going to be putting in a Foley catheter per the doctor's order. But before I do that, let me go ahead and verify your name and birthday. Name and birthday's verified. That's another check. Okay, so have you had a Foley catheter placed before? No. Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to place a small tube in through your urethra to help relieve the urine buildup in your bladder. Okay. And do you have any allergies? No allergies. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and prep the area to get started for the catheter. We're at a clean, flat, dry surface. It would be waist high. Sorry, I don't have anything waist high, but we're going to imagine I got something waist high. So now we're going to open our package. We have a 16 French Foley catheter. That's what I'm using. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and open it. And this one doesn't have a little flap to help open the package, but it's all right. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of our trash. Okay, so now we're going to open the package, and we're going to do that with sterile technique. Move this stuff over so you can see a little bit better about how I'm doing this. Hopefully you can see this. So the first thing we do is we're going to pull the first tab up. It's turned around, so let's do it this way. Sorry, away. I don't know if you can't really see with this in the way, can you? Set that up later. Okay, so that's away. And then going to sides. Just trying to get this to stay. And then we're going to take the last flap and pull it towards us, or me. Let's see if we can keep these edges straight. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to put her back. Okay. Do it like this to give this an angle. All right. Now we're going to take out our gloves and put on our gloves. And these gloves are really crinkly in here, okay? So do a non-dominant first. Okay, that's on. Then we're going to take this hand and scoop it under the cuff of the glove here to open it up to put the dominant hand in. There we go. Use this one, pull that side down. Okay, so here we are, sterile. Now we're going to take the middle, pinch the middle of the packet while it's sterile, and we're going to get rid of that. Okay, now we're going to go into the package here and we're going to place the shiny side down. Okay. And then we're going to take our drape and cover it over. I hope that stays like that. I know it's pretty white on white, but I've got the covering over the body, just exposing the vagina and the labia. Okay. Next, inside the packet, I'm going to prepare the iodine swabs, the lubricating jelly, and the saline, okay, or the sterile water, sorry. We're going to expose the catheter, and I like to go ahead and add the saline or the sterile water to the catheter to inflate the balloon ahead of time. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to take the lubricant and put it in the tray. Okay, I'll get rid of that. And then we'll take the iodine swabs. I'm not real sure if we're supposed to use that on this person, so I'm going to use the simulated swab sticks. Okay, so still sterile, but just so you know. Okay. We're going to take these, and take them out, and get rid of that. Then we're going to take the catheter out of the plastic wrap and put it in the lubrication. Get rid of that. Okay, so now I'm going to let the patient know that we're going to clean. This is where I'm going to have to use my non-dominant, because I'm right-handed. I'm going to use this hand to actually insert the catheter and clean the area. I'm going to use my non-dominant hand to hold the labia open. So I would let the patient know and let them know that this will be cool, because usually it is kind of cool. And something just happened. What happened? Oh, I fell off of my my book here. Sorry, I'm still sterile. I'm just trying to get this to work right. Sorry. This is going to be a problem. Okay, so I would hold the labia open, and then we're going to start with, it just won't stay up, so sorry. We're going to go away and down first. Get rid of that swab. Then we're going to go closest, round and down. Get rid of that swab. And then for the third swab, we're going to go right down the middle, cleaning that area here. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that. Next thing we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take the catheter that is lubed, and we're going to start to insert it into the patient, and we're going to let the patient know that we're getting ready to start. Okay, sometimes maybe taking a deep breath to help relieve some anxiety. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Inserting the catheter. And we're going to keep going until we get urine return. Keep going with this. There we go. Okay, so we have urine return. Next thing we're going to do is inflate the balloon. There we go. And I'm going to take the syringe off. And I'm going to give this a little tug to make sure that it's in place. And as you can see, it is in place here. Okay. Alrighty. And I'll get rid of that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is remove the bag. And at this point, we don't have to be sterile anymore. I can take everything off. And then we would hook this down below. I'm so sorry. Down below the bladder to drain appropriately. Okay, and everything is in place. We've got urine flow. After that is done, or actually before I put the catheter bag to the bottom of the bed here, I'd want to fasten the catheter with a stat lock onto the patient's thigh, okay, to make sure we don't have any extra tugging or pulling. If she gets up or anything like that, it stays in place. It's not harming her at all. We'll use skin prep first on the leg before we put the stat lock on. And that's how we would put in a Foley catheter on a female. And to take the catheter out, it's not a sterile process, it's a clean. So what we would do is, pericare after. Get rid of everything and then ask the patient if she has any questions, if it feels comfortable, everything okay. Then after that procedure is done, we'll go in and chart. We'll chart how the patient tolerated. We'll chart the size. We'll chart the initial return, and describe the urine. Is it cloudy? Is it does it have a red tinge to it? Does it have an odor? Things like that. After you got like a sample or something, you can tell if there's an odor or not. And then that's it. So in order to remove the catheter, we would again explain to the patient what we're going to do, check the verifiers, ask them if they have any questions, and then we'd have them ungown or undress or raise their gown up if they're already in a gown. We'll check the status of it, make sure everything is okay. We're going to use a 10 cc syringe, and then we're going to deflate the balloon. We'll let the patient know that that's what we're doing. So we'll deflate the balloon and get all of that sterile solution out. Discard that. And then we'll let the patient know, give a count on the count of 3. And if they want to take a big deep breath in and then blow it out. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, got to blow out. And then we'll just take the catheter out, just like that. And then we'll wrap everything up and dispose of it. Make sure that the patient is pain-free, or if they have any pain, address those issues at that time. And then chart on what we did. Again, we're going to chart on the catheter that was in, so the size that we used, or the size that we pulled out. Make sure that it's the same as what we put in. Excuse me. And also, again, note any pain, smell, odor, anything with urine issues. Okay, so that was Nicole during my video. Sorry for all the mishap, but this thing is on an angle, so it was kind of hard for me to figure that out. But anyhow, thank you.